Good morning, everybody. We've got 5 interwatch items to talk about. Kind of a busy night. We got 2 aggravated robberies, 2 burglaries, and 1 fatal accident to talk about. So the first one is an aggravated robbery from person. Case number is 16C 73926. 16C 73926, aggravated robbery from person in the 4200 block of South Hydraulic. This occurred on October 21st at approximately 2:30 a.m. On October 21st at approximately 2:30 a.m., officers were dispatched to a disturbance call at the Falcon Point Apartments in the 4200 block of South Hydraulic. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 30-year-old male who stated he was sitting alone on his front porch when 2 unknown males wearing masks ran up to him and began hitting him and demanding his money. The victim stated he gave cash to the suspects and they left in a small unknown car. The victim did state that he lost consciousness briefly during the incident, and EMS transported the victim to an area hospital for treatment. He was found to have a fractured orbital. If you have any additional information on this case, we would ask that you please contact the Wichita Police Department Detective Section or Crime Stoppers. Again, this is the 4200 block of South Hydraulic at approximately 2:30 a.m. in the morning. We don't have any description on the 2 males at all.
And that fracture, that was the eye socket?
Yes.
The guy was out there by himself?
He was.
And was there any, reason on why at 2:30? No.
Of why he was sitting outside by himself?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And you said it was so it was outside of the apartment somewhere?
Mm-hmm. Yes, on his front porch.
Oh, on his front, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Which would have been something on the ground, probably?
On the ground of what?
If it's an apartment complex, his must have been a ground floor.
I don't know what floor his apartment was on.
Could you give me that case number, guys?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. 16C 73926. Mm-hmm. Okay. Second one is going to be a residential burglary. This case number is 16C 73924. 16C 73924, residential burglary in the 2500 block of North Crestline, Crestline. This occurred on October 21st at approximately 1:30 a.m. On October 21st at approximately 1:30 a.m., officers were dispatched to a burglary report at a residence in the 2500 block of North Crestline. Upon arrival, officers made contact with a 37-year-old male who stated that he was locking up his house for the night and opened the door leading to his garage. He noticed that the overhead garage door was open and that his vehicle was missing. The victim also noticed his keys and wallet were missing from inside the residence. There are unknown suspects at this time. There were no injuries to anybody inside the house. The home was occupied by a 30-year-old female, a 3-year-old male, and a 1-year-old male, as well as the 37-year-old male calling party. The vehicle that is stolen is a 2013 Chevy Captiva bearing Kansas tag 129 E as in Edward, V as in Victor, X as in X-ray, 129EVX, and it had black painted factory rims on it.
The 1-year-old was a boy or girl?
Yes, a male.
Boy.
Uh-huh.
Do you have color on the car?
Silver. We'd also like to encourage everyone to make sure that you keep your overhead garage doors closed at all times, even if you are in the house. This allows you to be less of a risk of being burglarized. Also, we need to look out for one another, so if you see your neighbor has forgotten to close their garage door, you can call or visit them to let them know.
Do you guys have any idea on the time frame that it might have occurred, when he had driven the car in or when he last
We
left?
don't. I don't have the time frame from when it could have possibly happened. It was just reported at 1:30.
Were they sleeping, sorry?
I don't know if they were sleeping or not. He just said that they were getting ready to shut up shop for the night. So I don't know if they were getting ready to go to bed or what when he walked out and noticed that the car was gone.
Because the wallet and the money was inside the house.
Yeah, so the suspect did actually make entry into the house as well while they were home, and nobody in the family saw anything. The first time that they noticed anything was missing was at 1:30 a.m. And we'd also, if you see that car out driving around, do not try to approach it or the drivers. Just call 911 and let us come out. Okay. Third one's going to be an aggravated robbery of the Presto. 16C 73930. 16C 73930. It's an aggravated robbery in the 500 block of North Seneca, again at the Presto there at the corner. This occurred on October 21st at approximately 5 a.m. On October 21st at approximately 5 a.m., officers were dispatched to an armed robbery call at the Presto in the 500 block of North Seneca. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 20-year-old male employee. He stated while working, an unknown suspect entered the store armed with a handgun and demanded cash. Cash and cigarettes were given to the suspect, who then fled on foot. There were no injuries in this case. The suspect description as follows. The suspect is a white male, late 20s to early 30s, approximately 5'10", 220 pounds. Bless you. He was wearing a dark bandana, a burnt orange coat over a gray hooded sweatshirt, dark pants, and dark tennis shoes.
Wait, could you say that again?
Sure.
Dark bandana, burnt, what was that?
Yep. White male, late 20s to early 30s, 5'10", 220 pounds, dark bandana, a burnt orange coat over a gray hooded sweatshirt,
Okay.
dark pants, and dark tennis shoes. We would ask anybody with additional information to please call us or Crime Stoppers. Non-residential burglary. Case number 16C 73871. 16C 73871. A non-residential burglary in the 200 block of North Cleveland. This occurred on October 20th at approximately 9 p.m. On October 20th at approximately 9 p.m., officers were dispatched to a burglary report at the Arrestapest in the 200 block of North Cleveland. Officers arrived on scene and observed surveillance video of a burglary and saw an unknown black male suspect wearing a hooded sweatshirt, cargo pants, and light-colored shoes break into the front door of the business. After the officer completed the report at the business, he began doing follow-up in the area, driving around, and he observed an individual matching that description in the area of 2nd and Cleveland. That 49-year-old male was stopped and contacted. He was identified and booked into jail for burglary, obstruct, and an outside warrant. Then finally, I'll talk a little bit about the fatality accident that happened yesterday. The fatality accident case number is 16C 73763. 16C 73763. This occurred at 21st Street North and North Shore and occurred on October 20th at approximately 1:30 p.m. On October 20th at approximately 1:30 p.m. Bless you.
Sorry.
You're all right. A 19-year-old male was westbound on 21st Street on his 2015 Kawasaki motorcycle. A 62-year-old female was eastbound on 21st Street turning north on the North Shore in a 2009 red Lexus. The motorcycle driver hit the female's car, causing it to roll over. The 19-year-old male, identified as Layton, Layton, Means, Means, was pronounced on scene. The female was taken to an area hospital for treatment of minor injuries and released. Speed of the motorcycle is being considered a factor in this accident. There have been no arrests made, and the driver of the motorcycle appeared to have been wearing a helmet at the time of the accident.
You said the speed of the motorcycle?
Speed of the motorcycle is considered a factor of the accident.
And I missed it. You said he was or was not wearing a helmet?
He was wearing a helmet. We believe he was wearing a helmet at the time.
The bike caused the car to roll over? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. The motorcycle hit the car, causing the car to roll over. This is the 19th fatality accident of the year, with 20 fatals, and the 7th fatality motorcycle accident of the year.
7?
Yes, 7.
So this is 75 fatalities.
Yes. And those numbers are included in the total.
And 19
Nine-
car fatalities.
Yeah, 19 accidents with 20 fatality victims, and 7 of those are motorcycles.
The 20 what?
There's 20 fatals, 19 accidents. Okay, thanks, guys.